What defines a hero? Is it a person who's perfect? Brilliant IQ, knows exactly what he or she is doing, good looking, mentally strong, physically strong, an ultimate superhuman who works only for the good of the human beings? No. That's not a hero. That's a teenage illusion of a hero. First of all, not all protagonists are heroes. In literature, mythology and cinema, protagonists are narrative tools of the story. It is their story, it is told from their perspective, but they're not necessarily heroes. They can be heroes, they can be villains, they can be anti-heroes, they can be normal people without any conflicts, or they can even be God. Now hopping back to the main topic of the video, what defines a hero or who is a hero? According to me, a hero is a person who is imperfect, who faces all the problems that normal human beings do. Yet, what separates him or her from the general masses is that they have the courage to save the day. Surprisingly, grey characters exist in mythological texts all over the world. Let's take the Mahabharata for example. There's a hero, a conventional hero, Arjuna. There's an anti-hero, Karna. There's a god figure, Krishna. And there are some demons as well. The grey character here, I think, is Arjuna. He's not a perfect person. He's a hero, of course, but he's not a perfect person. All the decisions he makes are not perfect. Some of them are even terrible. The Ekalavya incident or the one during the war. There are a lot of mistakes that Arjuna makes, but he's a good person and he works to save his family. Karna works for the good of his family or his friendship as well, but in a very unconventional way. Whereas Krishna is the god. There are also some demons, but I would not like to discuss them here. There's even a conventional villain in the story, Duryodhana, but he's not pure evil either. He has traits that make him an imperfect, complex character. He has stories where he helps the public, he thinks for the welfare of his kingdom or does some things that are good for his family. He's not completely evil, yet all his virtues lead him to being bad. Of course, the story of his end, his arrogance, all of that is different, but I am talking about his characteristic traits. In some Indian films, there's this deliberate representation of this godly figure as a hero. It's an illusion that a messiah will come into the society, save all the poor people, beat up all the rich people, and be this godly figure, which I don't agree with, because you're selling people an illusion. You're not trying to support them and motivate them to rise up and solve their own problems, but instead you're giving them this godly figure, which doesn't help. I know this is a little dry and it's all of this is done for entertainment. After having said this, I myself love all the superhero movies, but what I'm trying to say here is that a hero is very different from God. In literature, the chances of a hero escalating to a godly figure are very less, because the story is more personal to the author. Even if it's a fantasy story, it is a little more realistic. Of course, I'm not saying that it doesn't exist at all. It certainly exists, but the chances here are lesser, which makes the handling of the characters more mature compared to that of cinema. That's it for today, guys. If you like this video, then hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to get notified as soon as we drop a video, then hit that notification bell. Check out both our new channel and our website, for both of which the links are in the description below. Until we meet the next time, ciao.
Invisible.